So in the next part of this course, let's learn about how can we write optimized code or how can we do code optimization using generative AI tools. So I'm going to start with a dummy example where I am going to introduce a problem statement to you and then a code which I have done and then how can I make it better. So suppose you have a business problem where you are shown, you are given two lines of input. First is more like a list, uh, which is sorted but doesn't have any repeated value, and then second you would be given a number and you have to find what is the position of that number in this search. So for example, if you look into this input, we have this number 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. So basically all the odd numbers is starting from 3 and ending at 27, and I have to find where in this list this number 17 sits. So if you do a visual observation, you will see that it is sitting at position number 8, but as an output you would get a position number 7 because in Python uh, the indexing starts at 0. Okay, this is how we will get. So let's see how can we write a code to find the position. Okay, I have written a code. So here I am just taking the list and then I'm taking an input, then I am assigning the initial position as 1, and then I'm keep on adding the position. Basically, uh, a linear search algorithm I have already written. Now, if you guys know, linear search is not the most optimized algorithm, and when we do linear search, we get lot of we consume a lot of computation power and execution takes fast. So now I'm going to learn through ChatGPT, can I do some code optimization? Can I write a better code? So let's see. So we are going to now use ChatGPT. We will provide all the inputs we have written, and then let's check with them that, okay, can you tell me how's my code? How can I make it better? So let's just learn this step by step. First step, I'm just going to copy paste this problem. So I would be like, I have, and one thing is, if you want to even retain your responses, you can retain like this. You can do a new chat here. I have written a code for my business problem. Problem statement is this, and then let's copy paste my code. Can you help me to modify or improve the code? I'll also mention this is my code. Let's see if it takes firstly this much input. So I've written everything. Let's just enter it. So this is the kind of input I have started getting. The code looks good, accomplished the task, but it has written your code look good, accomplish the task of finding the position. However, there are a few suggestions that can improve, that you can consider to improve your code. First is perform binary search instead of linear search. Code is saying it is already sorted, so you can use binary search algorithm to find the position. Binary search has a time complexity of big O notation with log n rather than big O notation of n. And here is the modified code. So it has just taken, if we see, it is very similar to my code, right? It's very similar to my code. It is taking same input, but now it has started using the binary search algorithm. For people who are not comfortable with what is binary search versus what is linear search, we will just learn in few seconds. Second thing, we have not considered error handling. So your code assumes that user will always provide a valid input. However, it is always good to include error handling scenarios. So whenever there is invalid input, it would give you this kind of messaging. Else your code will work. So these are the two things this code has provided. So if you see, I started with a very generic algorithm, linear search, where I was just doing a hard coding to get the search value. However, ChatGPT told me now there are two issues with my code. Firstly, I can reduce the time complexity, and they have given a code. Second, it also mentioned to me that we have not even considered about a scenario where people uh, input might not be correct, and how to handle those kind of scenarios. So these are the things which basically ChatGPT told me to understand. Let's say few things you don't understand. Uh, that's great. Can you tell me? Can you tell me what is time complexity? For example, if you don't know this, you can just ask real time. Can you tell me what is time? So see, it will start immediately telling you, tell me the time complexity is a measure of the amount of time it takes your program to run. Then all the description here. So for example, if you don't understand what was the time complexity, if you got like a new input, you can ask real time in the code. Similarly, if you ask something like, that's great, understood the time complexity, what is linear search versus binary search? Because this is another term which it introduced. So it will again tell you everything. Linear search is a simple search algorithm that checks each and element in the sequential order until it finds the target element. So it is explaining in respect to your code. Whereas binary search is a more efficient algorithm. So how it is going, taking the middle path and then trying to find the value, whether it is in the first part or second part. So you don't have to go through the entire, through each element line by line. You are trying to find the middle path. So here it is telling you if your data is unsorted, linear search is the best algorithm. But if it is sorted, then you can just prefer a binary search. Okay. So now you understand all the keywords. Now let's just copy paste this code. If you still don't understand this code, you can paste this code again and explain me line by line of this code. Now see it has started breaking down the code. And what is happening in the first block of the code, it is explaining you. In the second block of code, what is happening, it is again explaining you. So if you guys see the way it is generating the code and explaining everything to you line by line, it's not necessary that you need to be an amazing programmer. You need to have a basic understanding of any programming language and you can get input on this. So far I use Python, so all my history is set up for like a Python kind of coding. But if you are a Java developer, C++ developer, or any other language, you can just provide your input. So if you've seen, we started with having just a business problem. In the first part, what we learned, we just have a business problem. We don't know how to write a code. Give that business problem to the generative AI tool. They will give you a code. Now, if you want to achieve more sophistication in your code, let's say you are already comfortable with some programming, but you want to write uh, efficient code. It happens a lot in real production scenarios where you increase the system latency if you have written an unoptimized code. In those scenarios, you can just pass your code block to Chat GPT and or any other generative AI tool, and they will keep you optimizing it. Another scenario, if you have received a code base which you have not written, but now you have to ramp up on this, learn about the code base, you can just pass these code to generative AI tools, and they will explain you line by line. So if you, in a nutshell, if I have to package anything which you want to do in programming, you could be just become better with uh, Chat GPT or any other generative AI tool. All you need is to provide a really high quality input. Okay. I hope this explains you further how can you do code optimization through generative AI tools.